And on college campuses across the country and here in Southern California, students walked out of class to protest against Israel's continuing airstrikes into Gaza. KCAL's Leslie Marin is live in Santa Ana, where pro-Palestinian students rallied today. Leslie.
Pat, I can tell you there was a rally that lasted for several hours. At its height, I would say there was about 75 to 80 people here outside the federal courthouse in downtown Santa Ana. I'll tell you there was some students, there were parents, there were teachers, many who told me since the war began, well, they've had increased fears when it comes to their safety.
Border walls have got to go.
From Santa Ana
Long live Palestine!
To New York City, students across college and high school campuses held walkouts in support of Palestine.
An immediate end to Israel's siege on Gaza and U.S. military funding to Israel.
A group of parents, students, and teachers gathered outside the federal courthouse in Santa Ana Wednesday night. In the crowd was mother Mervet Goudet.
This has been really hard. It's been really hard. I can't tell you how hard it is.
Emotional as she spoke about what the situation is like for her Palestinian daughters, 15-year-old Aya and 11-year-old Selma.
My girls used to wear Palestine stuff proudly all the time. Now they're like, Mom, we're worried somebody's going to say something to us or they're going to be mean to us. Why? We shouldn't ever make our children be afraid or ashamed.
While the Fullerton mother condemned killings on both sides, she says the same fears she felt after 9/11. She now feels.
I used to tell my kids, if you see somebody attacking me, run. I'm telling them the same thing today. The killing of civilians on either side is wrong. But all the hate rhetoric, the anti-Palestinian, Islamophobic, anti-Arab rhetoric.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Among those who walked out today, a professor from Cal State San Bernardino.
I did an interruption of 1 hour of my class intentionally because I think as professors we can no longer be silent.
The group urged local colleges and universities to divest themselves from companies that help manufacture weapons they say end up in Israel. They also called for a ceasefire in Gaza and the end of military support in Israel.
Our governments are not hearing us. They're not listening to us, and they're putting us and our children in danger.
Now, the Council on American Islamic Relations also spoke at tonight's rally. They say in the last few weeks they've had an increased amount of calls from people who say they have been harassed and retaliated against for showing their support for Palestine. Reporting from Santa Ana, Leslie Marin, KCAL News.